statewide ticket, and we'll be getting ready to kick off our statewide victory effort now, which will be an integrated campaign working to elect everybody from the statewide constitutional officers down at the county council level. And for the first time now, we have certified a joint ticket, governor and lieutenant governor, which after November will give us the first Republican female lieutenant governor in South Carolina, Pamela Evette, and I give you our current and future governor, Henry McMaster.
Thank you, thank you. Sir. Thank you all for being here. This is a historic day for South Carolina. This has been a long time coming. This discussion of having the governor and lieutenant governor run as a team has been a goal of the political parties and as well as the citizens for a long time. And as you know, under, let's see, Governor Edwards had a Democrat lieutenant governor, Governor Campbell had a Democrat lieutenant governor, Governor Hodges had a Republican lieutenant governor. So it's time. And what this will ensure, not only will we have the Republican governor and lieutenant governor working together, but they'll actually run as a team, and we intend to work as a team, a full team for all the people of South Carolina. So this is it's a great day, and we're looking very forward to meeting the people of South Carolina over and over again all over the state, and winning this election, and then going into high gear for the people of our state.
Yes.
Right?
That's so true. I couldn't say it better myself. This is a great day. I'm just so honored to be here, and I would be so honored to be the first Republican woman lieutenant governor here in the great state of South Carolina. So I look forward to going around the state again, just like we did in the primary, having all Republicans come together and get excited about November 6th and get out to vote. We're very excited.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We're not taking anything for granted. No stones unturned. So we're going to have an integrated campaign effort, doing everything we can to get every Republican voter out to the polls this November. We do that and we'll win. Any questions?
Do you think with what's going on in Washington, D.C., that'll trickle down to what's happening here in South Carolina?
I think what's trickling down is the economy is booming. More people are working than ever before. Right. More people are working in South Carolina than ever before. Just since I've been in office, I've announced, I think, close to $7 billion in new investment and over 22,000 new jobs. And when people are working, when people are happy with their work, everything gets better. Law enforcement gets better, domestic violence goes down, education gets better, everything gets better. So there's good news coming out of the tax cuts and other things that President Trump has done. And it is, we are a part of that here in South Carolina. We want to cut taxes, get rid of regulations. Pamela Evette is an expert in that. She and her husband having run a business and help other people run theirs, and having to face regulations and taxes for years. That's how they work. So we are, yes, things are getting better. They're looking up, and we will keep it going.
Would you like to respond to that, Ms. Evette?
No, I agree 100% with the governor. I think what's happening in Washington, there's been a lot of positive effect here in South Carolina. More people are working. As we traveled through the primary, people were excited. They were excited that industry was coming in and that they had good paying jobs, and technical schools were excited about the influx of people coming into technical schools to fill those positions. So it's a great day. It's a good day here in South Carolina.
Republican voters were excited. I mean, in the 2016 election, we had upwards of 150,000 new first-time voters in the 2016 election because they were excited about President Trump's agenda and what he was going to do. And he's been delivering on those promises, and we look to just work to remind folks of everything we've been able to accomplish in the last 2 years right on up to November.
Your Democratic opponent, James Smith, he said on the campaign trail that he believes he can win over some moderate Republicans, and has talked about how he wants to be a governor for all South Carolinians. His running mate, Manny Powers-Norell, is a Democrat who's won in a district that's pretty conservative. What do you say to the notion that a Democrat could win Republican voters in South Carolina?
I would say that the Republican Party and the candidates believe strongly in lower taxes, free enterprise, individual responsibility, and of course a strong defense and those other very important items that we've seen the party stand for years. The Democratic Party, if you watch closely, particularly the leadership, they're going in the other direction. There are a lot of very extreme ideas that are held is a sacrosanct belief by many of the Democratic Party's main leaders. And if you look and watch them on television, you'll understand that it's the Republican, it's the conservative creed, the conservative philosophy, free enterprise, individual responsibility, and progress and prosperity that is good for the country and good for South Carolina. And that's why Republicans are winning elections all over South Carolina.
Yeah, I think keeping taxes low is a big deal. You know, North Carolina is lowering their tax base, Georgia is lowering their tax base. South Carolina is high on tax, and we have to make sure we fix that because we want to make sure that the momentum we have going now keeps going. And I think the dialogue of let's raise taxes and let's people, they don't want to hear that because they don't want to stop all the good things that are happening here in South Carolina right now.
And in addition, the competition among the states now is fierce, and all of the progress, all of the great movement and the great growth is occurring in the southeast, the southern states. North Carolina and Georgia, those people are friends of ours, the leaders as well. And we know for a fact that they in Kentucky and Tennessee and Alabama and parts of Florida, they are looking at us every day to see what we're doing so they can try to get ahead of us, and we're doing the same thing. So now is the time not to slow down and change philosophy and go from a low tax free enterprise philosophy to one of high taxes and high regulations, and that's what the Democrats in Washington as well as in this state want to do. If we miss this opportunity, we won't be able to have another one like this for a long time.
You mentioned this the first time. We'll have the governor and lieutenant governor running on the same ticket. What do you plan to use Ms. Evette for if she does become lieutenant governor and you have a cooperative team for the first time at that level?
We will have a very cooperative team. As you can see, I can give Pam's speech and she can give mine. We see things. Peggy can give mine too, although she leaves out some of the jokes. We'll be full partners. That's the idea behind this, and what the challenges and opportunities that we have and the successes will be handled by us jointly for the people of the state.
And it's very exciting for me also, because after running a business, we run a large national business. The governor's promise to me when we talked was, I want you to be impactful. Wherever you can help the people of South Carolina, that's what I want you to do. And so that was very exciting for me. So us being a team, I think it's going to be great for the people of South Carolina, because the governor's office just had has one more person now to make sure that things are operating they need to be, the way they need to be, and that I can reach people that he can't. So it's going to be a great team, and I'm very excited.
Do you see her taking the lead on any specific policy issues, or will she be involved in everything?
I see her taking the lead with me on every issue facing the state.
Any other questions?
Any more answers? Okay, thank you.